It's time for the greatest athleticism you've ever seen in your life. The pros and the leagues are shaking in their boots. With all the videos out there of talented bowlers showing their stuff, there's this series, as it is now time to watch me suck at bowling. Welcome to week 2 of 4 for the month of November's edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling, celebrating 5 years of bowling with nothing to prove for it. Welcome to Mason's. As you can see, we're here at Mason's Recreation Bowling Center, as I butcher that even though it's right in front of my face, here in Leominster, Massachusetts. And since I got a choice of lanes, we're playing on lane number 7, the very lane in which the show started. And the first collaboration was done on lane 10 with Night Owl Pete. He has switched his format to more kid-friendly stuff whenever it airs. But he's someone I think is worth looking at, especially if you got children. He's showing stuff that his children does on his channel. Anyway, we're bowling on lane number 7. The first game, I was going to say, the first episode was a triple, and boy, was it a bit rough. However, things woke up in the end. I had a tiny counterweight known as my mobile phone in my right pocket, which is enough to screw things up, but it also helps to be able to play the game as well. I've been away for a couple of weeks, and there you have it. So are we going to do better? Are we going to be somewhere in between 108 and somewhere in the 80s? Let's find out. But before we do that, I must tell you, Watch Me Suck at Bowling is proud to sponsor the Candlepin TV show King of the Palace whenever it returns. Go type in King of the Palace in YouTube's search bar and watch your heart's content. If you like what you see, go to youtube.com/newpalacelanes. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, or the notification bell. Something like that. You can see new videos whenever they come along and when they come back. And now, much less quality. Frame 1, ball 1, back to the single game format, and I have to kneel down because I'm on a tall platform. So if it looks odd, that's why. Ball 2, Lousy Leaves Day. Ball 3. Well, I decided to go for the easy 7, even though it's a low score, but we got a harder 7. Anyway, for those of you who like the pin setters, here's the bowl more in action. And there you go. Frame 2, ball 1. Pin can keeps moving somehow. It's on solid concrete. I don't know why. Ball 2. Ball 3. Alright, Kingpin stands alone for 9. Well, those 2 frames turned out okay. I had a week 7 and 1. And a 9 and 2. So far, 16. Frame 3, ball 1. 2, one of my least favorite leaves. Good thing is, use a piece of wood to help propel the other 2. Ball 3, it did what it was supposed to. I just needed to hit the head pin though. So close. Bowling God's middle finger, I can speak for a 9. Frame 4, ball 1. Ball 2, junk throw. Piece of wood that could help. Ball 3. Smartin went for the points that time. 8. Those 2 frames are pretty decent. Got a 9 and 3, 8 and 4. We have Larry Bird. Frame 5, ball 1. Ball 2. Welcome to Bad Lucksville. That would, I don't know. Ball 3. Hey, it might have helped the overall picture. Yeah, it kind of did. 9er, Kingpin. Frame 6, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3, center wood, see what happens. We'll take a 9. So far this game's okay. My average is tanked though. Say goodbye to the 90s that I once had. Still, we got a pair of 9s, and we are at 51. Frame 7, ball 1. Ball 2, 4 horsemen coming nearer upon the scene they ride. They came and took my strike with no help. Ball 3, yes, they have fixed the action at Masons. It's still hard, but it's a lot easier. Niner. Frame 8, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Couldn't have at least tapped the wood and maybe something might have fallen. It's an 8. Yeah, those 2 frames are alright. Got a 9 and 7, 8 and 8. We got a 68. So again, we're bottom end of average, but hey, my skill and my slump, not bad. frame 9, ball 1, we need 12, but we know we've had really bad frames. Ball 2. Say hi to our friend Bob Cleary. Hi. Let's say goodbye. Maybe. Ball 3, again another good ball. Just the luck ain't there. Thank goodness I threw it early. That would have sailed over the law blind. Niner. Last frame, ball 1. Take a look at what we got here. That's a special colored head pin, which I'm surprised Mason actually has. They must have forgot to remove it from this deck. If we can get a strike, TNC Bank and Trust in Fitchburg will pay me 25 cents. Mario will hate to tell Tony if that happens. Let's see what we get. Don't self-serve at home, kids. They know I don't do stupid crap. Anyway, over here we got a deadwood line. And as you can see here, that pin is behind the line, so it's good. It looked like it scooted over enough to be over it, but it's fine. There it is. If we get a little closer, you can still see it's behind it, just barely. Ball 2. Again, when this happens, I lose track. But it's the last frame, so hey, if I'm giving myself one ball too many, real easy to edit the score. Well, let's hope it's a spare. I believe it is. El Stinko, the bonus ball. I do believe that was ball 2. Like I said, if not, it's a 10. It'll be edited in the final score, and we will accept it. And if it was a third ball, let's just poops and giggles see what this does. It did horrible. Like I said, I believe it's good. And if it was a 10, then this 5 fill is just poops and giggles. I still believe that was a spare. There was just too many pins standing up to not be a second ball. Anyway, we got a 9 in 9 and a spare in 10. If not, it's an 87 for the game. And the bonus fill, like I said, if it counts, I believe it does, puts us at 92 with that 5. And that's week 2 of 4 for the month of November 2020's edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling. From Mason's Bowling Center, celebrating 5 years of showing that it doesn't. This is George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.